You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Monday the 22nd of September 2025 and you're listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. And again, it's been a funny day today. So I have done some writing since I spoke to you last, but only because I did some yesterday after I recorded the podcast. So you may remember yesterday I was going hunting for bagels basically. So I didn't actually record the podcast when I normally do after I'd done some writing. I actually did it before. So I managed to get an absolutely delightful, if you saw my social media, you'll see I put a photograph of food on there, which I don't normally do. Normally I kind of castigate people who do that. But I put a picture of this really nice cream cheese bagel onto my social media. Apologies for that. I won't do it again. I might do it again. And then after that, I went back to hotel room and ate the breakfast because it'd be a bit pointless if I didn't. And then after that, I did a shortish writing stream, I think about an hour. And during that, I did a couple of writing sprints, literally 2, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to put the bins out at the same time as doing this. Who says men can't multitask? Right, yeah, so I managed to do about 1,000 words. So it got me to about 3,000 words of the next chapter, which is chapter 11 of Empress. And then basically I slept for quite a lot of the remaining time. Because, again, we don't get very long on the ground in New York, about 22 hours, I think, in total. And some of that includes buses to and from the airport, which can take quite a long time. It wasn't too bad yesterday because we arrived late and left late, so the traffic was okay. But sometimes, we can be in the transport for over an hour, which after a flight isn't what you want. But then the other choice would be to be in an airport hotel, not actually near New York, which I don't think we would like either. So swings and roundabouts. Right, that's the bin out. So yeah, I slept basically after that, and then I flew home. It was a nice flight, as far as flights go. It was fine. Got in. I think we landed about, I can't remember. I know we landed about 20 minutes early. So I'm just sort of locking my doors as well, because as soon as I've done this, I'm going to bed because I'm stupidly tired. So we did let the passengers off, got to the car, drove home, and then I attempted to have a doze and just failed. So I was really tired and I had all the lights off and did all the things. I pulled down my new a blackout blind for the bedroom and attempted to sleep, and I just couldn't. Very annoying. I mean, it was quite a nice day outside today, which so it's me closing the curtains and turning the telly off now. Yeah, that was it was a nice day. I don't know, with the blackout blinds up, you couldn't tell it was nice outside, and I just couldn't sleep. So eventually I gave in to the inevitable and came downstairs, and I've been listening to some audio stuff. So I've been listening to some Big Finish Doctor Who. In fact, they did a story set in a school. I can't remember what it's called, something with the word red in it. And I didn't see that it was the last episode, and clearly they're going to continue it. But they had this super little cliffhanger reveal, which I didn't see coming a mile off. Which just featured a character turned up that combination of characters has never been seen before particularly. So, yeah, it was really good. I can't really say much because A, you won't know who I'm talking about, and B, you won't care even if you do. So I listened to a bit of Big Finish Doctor Who. I've still got quite a lot to listen to because I haven't listened much in the last sort of few weeks. So I've got an absolute ton of stuff to listen to. I think the next one I'm going to listen to though is the new. They've started a series with Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill, so 13th Doctor and Yaz. And I'm quite looking forward to listening to episode 2. They're releasing one every other month over 2 years, so it's 12 episodes in total. And the first one was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's just, she was just herself. She just felt like the Doctor. Because sometimes it takes them a little while to adapt to audio. And the first couple they do, it doesn't feel quite right. It's almost, it's like acting on the radio is a different skill to acting on the TV. And I think if you're in a studio with no props and, scenery and stuff, it can be quite difficult to capture a performance that feels like the visual performance you have to do on a TV show. And some of the actors, it takes, I'm not going to say who, but it takes them a little while to kind of pull it off. Jodie Whittaker, literally the first line she said, it was like, there she is, that's the Doctor. So that was good. So I'm looking forward to listening to that. And that's about it. So tomorrow, as I say, by the end of, it's Monday today, by the end of Wednesday, I really would like to get the next chapter signed off, chapter 11 signed off. I could do it. I could probably do it tomorrow if I'm not too tired and if I'm in the mood. I think I've got about another 1,500 words to write, something like that. I basically got to write a closing scene. I haven't quite decided where the chapter's going to end yet. There's some stuff that's got to happen, but I think it might be better if that happens in a chapter's time. But that's good because chapter 12... Is chapter 12 one? No, chapter 12 I'm not quite sure. It's going to be quite a short one, actually. And then chapter 13 is the next big one that I've got to write. Anyway, that's me for today. Hopefully I'll be more productive tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.